What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 2. As you can see, we have our.
Episode one. Keep going.
This is not episode 1.
Yes, it is. The other one was like episode 00. Keep going.
Okay, anyways, whatever.
Great way to start.
Amazing way.
This is a logo I did not make. I have nothing to do with this. I just have to emphasize that. All right.
My logo is fire. What are you talking
She
about?
thinks it's fire. I will probably be making a better one. You guys know me, so stay tuned for that.
My podcast is called Spilling Wine because we love to spill the tea, but no one drinks tea. If you drink tea, you're just weird. I like wine.
I guess
so
I'm weird. Of course you do.
That's what it's about. But today we have a Q&A for y'all because you guys asked us so many questions and we just give you guys what you want to see. I have them on a list right here.
To start off, I have a new logo over here, going for it.
Fire.
The Supreme Mateo Worldwide collab. Supreme should definitely, actually work with me. I would love to make a box logo. But Supreme.
He has a really bad Supreme addiction.
Oh, yes, I do.
So.
I spend thousands of dollars on Supreme. I love it. It's my favorite brand, everything. I don't care. I'm going to try to wear, like, different logos, either my logos or, like, other people's logos because, I have a bunch of sponsors after doing this. Like, look at that. A bunch of people hit me up. They want me to model their clothes. I'm down for it. You too.
Are the clothes fire?
Of course it is. Have you seen the sour apple one?
Oh,
That's an unreleased shirt, and it's so cute. I love it. Like, shout out to my nigga Marcus. Like, that is so fire. Maybe he can make me another one for the podcast, or just make one for the both of us. That'd be fire.
I don't even know what these questions are. I'm just now looking at them.
All right, so we gotta just start with the first one, because this is driving me crazy. Yo, everyone keeps asking, are we dating? No. Not at all.
Yeah. Can you guys please stop asking that? It's weird.
I love Kelly, don't get me wrong, but it wouldn't happen.
They want to know how long we've been friends for. Since after COVID.
Yeah, 3 years?
Like 3 years.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah. Like
no,
3
yeah.
years.
Because we became friends, I think, right before my birthday. After COVID.
I think it was in the summer, right?
No. It had to be like... Because I started working Target in August, right after COVID.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, it had to be, like, September, October. Because I didn't know you all for it.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question. I feel like it's 3
years. I don't
years.
know. That was, like, a whole blur to me, like, that time period. I don't know. It's so weird.
Why? What was wrong with it?
I don't know. I just have a really bad memory, honestly. But I know it was right after COVID, like 2021-ish.
You're like Dory. It's okay.
I am. You can't blame me. I just have a bad memory.
I mean, I definitely can.
I guess, since you blame me for everything. It must be a Libra thing.
Wow.
Yeah. Got it.
I'll get you back for that one.
So, what is your biggest regret?
All right, I'm going to need you to elaborate just a little bit. Like, biggest regret.
I don't know. That's what they asked. That's what they asked. Biggest regret.
Because I don't really regret anything. Like, everything I did in life, I did it. Like, I don't regret nothing. But, like, I mean, like, I guess if I had to, like, pick one, maybe it would be, like, yeah, I don't know.
Wow, that's a great one. So good.
Because, like, I really don't have any regret. Like, there's nothing in life that I could honestly say that I regret. I don't regret, like, job switches. I don't regret relationships. Even though I probably should, but, like, I don't regret them. Like, they were all lessons, I don't regret school, like, almost dropping out of school, then finishing school. Like, I don't regret none of that. I feel like it made me who I am. It built the character.
Honestly, I feel like it's the same for me. Like, everything happens for a reason, and the way things happened, like, brought me to where I am now. So I guess, like, no regrets. That's corny, but I don't know.
All right.
I definitely do have regrets, but nothing to where it's like, oh my God, like, I would change it,
No, I wouldn't. Honestly, I wouldn't change anything that happened. Like, literally nothing. None of my decisions, nothing. Like, whatever I did, I did. Whoever I hurt, I hurt. Like, that's it. Like, I don't regret nothing. Maybe that's a bad mindset. I don't know.
Not really, because, like, it puts you at peace, not dwelling on the past.
Yeah, I'm always at peace. Like, You already know that. It's always spreading my positivity. I don't really think negative. I think positive in every situation.
Yeah. I wish I could be that way, but nah.
I mean, that's one of the questions I got asked.
What?
Like, how is it like living with mental illness? And like, when people say that, you gotta define like what you mean by that though, because like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know, because like I'm very good at hiding it. It's very hard to know, but I'm actually dyslexic, and like reading
I feel like you
sometimes.
told me that.
Yeah, but sometimes reading, I'd be like, yo, what does that say?
Is that like a mental illness though?
I don't know. I feel like it can count as one, I guess. But then, like, people always ask about, like, depression and shit, too. Like, and, like, yeah, I suffer from that. But, like, if you just stay positive, I don't know. Like, it doesn't really affect me. Like, it affects me more, like, when I'm already low, which is very hard because I'm always high.
Mm-hmm.
Point intended.
Have you ever had a stalker?
So, like, all right. So, because you watch it, I'm going to name drop you, right? And it's only because
Name
the,
dropping is crazy.
nah. But like, people don't know who she is. She's like low key and nobody. No offense at all. I'm sorry.
Oh my
But
god,
like,
Mateo.
she's like, so pretty much, right? Her name's Barbara, and she's a great person. Me and her are like the bestest of friends now. Don't get me wrong. Like, she's so cool. Me and her chill. We hang out. Whatever. But pretty much, I wouldn't say she stalked me. More like she made a fake page and kind of like told everybody that we were like dating and that we were gonna get married, and like,
That's a little crazy.
yeah, like, and this whole time we thought it was like a completely like fake thing, so we didn't know who it was. We were trying to figure it out, and then this was like years ago, back in like 2015, maybe like 14, and I used to be on Forest Avenue all the time. I don't know why. It's just something I did. I was always on Forest, walking up and down, whatever. And she pretty much like sent me like a video of me walking on Forest. So I was
What?
like, yo, what? Like, that's mad weird. Like, so clearly you have to live over here, because why would you be over here? And then I ended up finding out what she looks like, and she ended up going to a different high school, and I pretty much had people like try to jump her. I apologize. Like,
Oh my god,
I
Mateo.
apologize, But like, come on, like, that's mad weird. Like, that was kind of like stalkerish. Like, don't get me wrong, like, she's cool peoples. And I get it. You was trying to be cool with me, but like, that was the wrong way to go about it. But I love her now, so it's okay.
So you
And
decided to be friends with somebody that stalked
yeah.
you, basically.
This turned out to be a great story. Look at that. A lot of people don't even know this story.
Wow. Okay. I definitely have a stalker story too. This is like one of my story times that I haven't made public because it was so intense. Like the cops got involved and everything. But I feel like now that it's been a couple years, maybe I can make it public. Will they find it? Probably, but it's fine. Um, this was like right before COVID. I just got out of a really long relationship, and so I wasn't really looking for anything, but there was this guy. I actually worked with his sister, but like apparently he's not from here. He's from like Queens. So he DM'd me and it was really corny. He DM'd me like a basketball emoji and he was like, I shot my shot. Now the ball's in your court. And I was like,
Point of the story, yo, don't ever do that, all right? Like, you, because that's so bad. That is so bad.
yeah, it was bad. But me at the time, I was like, oh my God, that's so creative. Like, let me respond. And I really shouldn't have. But, I wasn't really looking for anything, but I was like, maybe we could be friends. So I started talking to him. And then this was like probably in January, February-ish. And he asked me to be his Valentine, which was like, okay, whatever. So I was like, I guess. Like, he was really pushing it. Like he was really trying, and he was like trying to chase me like for months apparently. And so then he asked me out for Valentine's Day, right? And I was like, okay, whatever, like we could see if it's a vibe. He took me to this restaurant in the city. It was nice, like the vibe was there. But then like he started becoming really clingy so fast. I think he asked me out like a couple days later. And I was like, I don't even know you. But oh my God, like he picked me up, right? And he was like, look in the back seat. And so I look in the back. I look at the back seat and there's like flowers, a teddy bear, chocolate. And I'm like, what the hell?
He was shooting his shot.
I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, oh, whatever. So then he asked me to be his girlfriend, whatever, like a couple days later. And I'm like, okay. But then like he started being mad possessive. He went on my Instagram and started like commenting to the guys that were like commenting on my photos. And I was like, what the hell? Like he would go on my lives and stuff like that. He took me out for my birthday, which was in March, a month later. It was nice. He took me to some restaurant in the city. And then literally the day after my birthday was when everything got shut down. Okay. The lockdown. So he was like, oh my God, like I'm never going to be able to see you. Nobody knew what was going on. I was like, oh my God, like I'm going to die. Like nobody really knew. So then we obviously didn't really see each other because of the lockdown. Like we only saw each other like probably twice before the lockdown. And he was super clingy. Like I had nothing really to do because it was lockdown. So we used to go on live. We used to go on Instagram Live together.
That time, I was using Instagram. During the pandemic, everybody was wowing, like, boozy.
There was literally nothing else to do. There was this girl. She's from California, right? And her boyfriend committed suicide, like, probably, like, 2 weeks before. She was basically, like, stalking my page and, like, on live. But she was from California, so I didn't really think anything of it. But then, I looked through her page and I found out that he was like talking to her. So I was like, oh, that's weird. But I basically told him that I didn't want to talk to him anymore. Not just because of that, but because like he was so possessive, so clingy. And I don't like that shit. Like that. It's too early on for you to be like acting like that. And I barely even like really know you. So he drove to my house in the middle of the pandemic. Like I didn't even know you could fucking drive over the bridge. But he literally was like, I'm coming. I'm on my way. Mind you, he lives in Queens. Like I said, like it wasn't like he was local. So I was like, yeah, he's not coming. All of a sudden, I'm like in my room and I hear his voice. I hear his voice. So I'm like, wait, I check my phone. I'm like, am I on the phone with him? He's in my house. My mom let him in because they've met once before. So I hear his voice and I'm like, what the hell? Like, he's in my house.
That's OD.
And so my mom calls me down and she's like, he really wants to talk to you and this and that. And like at this point, like I decided that I don't want to talk to him anymore because like it's just like constant bickering. Like,
but this is also during COVID, so this is wild.
This was like, during lockdown, like not allowed to go outside, not like allowed to drive over the bridge. Everything, like
no, like you don't know where he was from. Yeah, that's crazy.
Like this was like when you weren't supposed to be like driving over the bridge.
Mama Kelly, what is happening? Like,
so I go outside in his car to talk to him because I'm like, you know, he drove all the way here. Like, he's not gonna leave if I don't talk to him. So like, I'm literally in his car, and he's like trying to talk me into like, you know, still talking to him, like working things out, whatever. And I basically say like, yeah, I'll talk to you about it later, just so he'll leave. He leaves, and then I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not talking to you anymore. So, like, he literally keeps blowing up my phone. I had to change my number and everything because I've never experienced something like this. Like, the calls kept going through. Yeah. Like, consistent, like, for hours. Like, he literally would sit there for hours calling me. Like, I couldn't even go on my phone. Like, my phone was, like, glitching. I had to go to the cops. And you know what's crazy? He actually wanted to become a cop. Like, good luck becoming a cop with, like, after what I did, but... You know, no, but that's not even the crazy part. The crazy part is, after like I changed my number and everything, he started talking to the girl from California, and she actually moved out here to be with him, and they were dating for a little bit, right?
That's crazy.
And she ended up cheating on him, had a baby with someone else, and then her baby actually ended up dying, and I was like, that's crazy, right? Like, it's just a crazy story time.
This story's taking way too many lefts for me.
No, literally, it's like the craziest story time ever.
I've never heard this story, so all my reactions are genuine. I have no idea what's happening. Yo, that's a bit much. Not gonna lie.
And it's crazy because she literally, when she moved in with him, she was helping him stalk me. Like, they were both calling me. both like making fake accounts.
That's
They made like 50 fake accounts
that's
like
not
between the
weird.
both of them.
That's not weird. You guys are together and you're stalking the old one.
Right.
That's not
That's
weird
what I
at all.
said.
All
Like, do
right.
you guys not have like a, relationship where you guys can like go out and do things? No, your relationship is revolved around like stalking me, making fake pages, calling me. And it was so weird. Like, your boyfriend literally just committed suicide. What happened to, oh, rest in peace to my love. Now you're in a whole nother relationship and then still doing other things. And
I
I'm like,
mean, yo, that's what
I don't
people
know.
do. Yeah.
So weird. That's probably like one of my craziest story times.
Yeah, that's OD. Can't
Yeah.
relate to that.
No, but it was like a really bad stalker. Like, he stalked me for months.
Please, guys, do not stalk us like this.
It was crazy.
At all. Like, please don't. Like,
And he was like, I have friends in Staten Island. His family is actually from here.
ever.
So he was like, I'm going to have people watch you and this and that. That's actually why I started working in the mall because, during the pandemic, I was always home. And I was like, no, I have to go get a job because he's going to be like outside my house watching me. Like, I have to be out. So
you picked the mall, the most public place.
I know.
You could have
right?
picked somebody that was like mad low key, all that.
I know.
And then like you worked
it's
in
better
the
than
mall.
I know, but it's better than being home all the time, where he obviously knew where I lived and stuff.
I mean, during the pandemic, I can't relate to that really because I worked at Amazon. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my comments to myself about Amazon. We not gonna say nothing on that. But Amazon during the pandemic was crazy. After the pandemic, it was still crazy, but not as crazy. But like, I would just go to work, go home, and I sadly was quarantined with my ex. So that was crazy. Like being stuck with somebody for like 4 months, not being able to go outside, like work back home. And the only reason why I was allowed outside was I remember Amazon had to write us like a whole entire letter. I probably still have it on my phone. They wrote us like a whole entire letter stating that we were allowed to be outside. So like if a cop stopped me or like something like that, like I had to show them that I was legally allowed to be outside. Like other than that, I was stuck in the house. I couldn't even go to ShopRite. Like it was crazy. Like you had to like order food to the crib, everything. Like it was terrible.
That's what makes my stalker story even crazier because he drove to my house when you weren't even allowed to be outside, and it's like an hour drive.
Yeah, I don't.
And he got there in 20 minutes. Like, how are you speeding like that?
During the pandemic, there was no traffic. Like,
yeah, true.
Even
But
I was
still,
flying.
like,
Like, I could
hell?
get from my house to Brooklyn in like 10 minutes. Like, there was no traffic.
Crazy. Actually ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know how he crossed the bridge because before you got to the bridge, there was a checkpoint. So you had to show them. You had to show them why you were going into that borough.
Yeah, it was
so
honestly
I don't know.
crazy.
I don't know. Maybe he got friends in high places. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
So weird. Do you feel like being stuck in quarantine with your ex like ruined your relationship? Or do you feel like
honestly, no. It made it better. Like because now we got to see like everything.
If you could live together,
pretty much
right?
we got to see everything. We got to see like how the other one lives, what we do, our daily routines, what we eat because I'm a very picky eater. So like everything, like it was so much like stuff going on, and we got like a lot of one-on-one time. Obviously we're stuck together, so it made it stronger. I felt like it made it too strong. So
really?
Yeah, that's
thank God I didn't have experience like that.
That's why it failed, because it was a little too strong. Like, please don't bring back a pandemic, and please don't let me get stuck with somebody I don't want to be stuck with. Like,
thanks. Remember when they started saying that we were gonna go into lockdown again?
I know. I was so upset because I was still working at Amazon, so like I was really upset. Only thing is, like, if we go into lockdown now, like, how does that work? Since I work in a school, do I have to, like...
You would probably have to do, the virtual...
But do I just sit in the Zoom call? Like, you know, like, because think about it. Like, I'm not a teacher. Like...
Yeah, so probably not.
I just sit in the Zoom call and I just, hey. Like, like... Oh, man. We're going to do exercise through the through the computer. I don't know.
That was so bad, doing school online.
I don't know. I graduated literally right before the pandemic. So I graduated in January of 2020, got all my stuff, and then the pandemic was in like March. Like I remember I started Amazon February, I think like 15th or 16th, right after Valentine's Day. 2 weeks into Amazon, the pandemic happened. Everything was shut
God.
down. Everything. I was like, oh, so this is life. Like,
Yeah.
it was not fun.
No, I dropped out during that, but I'm going back to school in August.
As
so,
you should.
Yeah.
It should have fun. School is great sometimes.
Yeah, but it's going to take me back to when I worked at Target. I was working the mall, Target, and going to school. So I'm going to be doing that now with 2 jobs.
I mean,
Going back to school. But I feel like now I'm more prepared for it.
no, yeah, like it's different. Like now that you're ready for it.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about going back to school too because all my designs and everything is fire, and I want to like actually be like a fashion designer. Ooh, nobody knows that. But like so maybe I'll go to FIT.
That would be
and
cool. My sister went there.
Yeah, no, she was telling me about it. But like we're going for like different programs.
Yeah.
But like I would definitely be trying to go there. It would be great. I just don't have the time.
I know.
Like I work in a school and I work at a bank and like I have no free time
You would have
at
to
all.
quit one of your jobs.
Yeah. Probably the bank. Shh.
Stop before you get fired.
Honestly, I don't care. I'm okay with that. Like,
So
not the school though.
sad.
I love the school. Everybody knows that. Like, I love my kids, all that. Like, actually, some of my kids saw the last podcast.
Did they?
I don't know why you guys are watching it. Please don't watch the podcast.
You have them on social media?
Huh?
Do you have them on social media?
So
so
you
what?
can't. You're
How
not
did-
allowed to. The DOE. All
Yeah,
that.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So how
No,
did
but
they see
they
it?
saw it because one of my friends posted it to their story, and then they have them on social media.
How
so
old
they
are your
saw
kids?
it. I'm right. I work in a junior high school, so they're like 12,
Oh, yeah,
13.
me
So
too.
yeah, so they're not like babies. Yo, imagine elementary school kids. Yo, that would be crazy. But like,
Oh, hell no. Sorry.
my junior high school kids, they saw it because as I'm walking around, they're like, "Oh yeah, I saw the podcast and it was mad funny." Da, da, da. I'm like, great. That's exactly what I need. You guys to just watch it.
They're so young. I have one more question.
Go for it.
And it's, what is the pettiest reason you cut someone off? I feel like
Cause I got a
don't
lot.
know.
I got
yeah,
a
me
lot.
too. Mine is just being boring. Like if you're boring, I just can't. It's clipped for you.
Yeah, like ooh, pettiest. I really gotta think
I don't
about
really
it.
think that's
'Cause,
petty
like,
though. I think that's a valid reason.
No,
right?
it is a little petty. I've actually cut somebody off like last week because like we had a whole
Oh my God.
we were like texting for like a month straight, and it was, "Hi, what you doing?
I hate that. No,
Good.
please don't.
How about you?" All right, so you begged me for my number, finally got my number to text me that. Like, so I was like, yeah, you gotta go. You were too boring for me. Like, so I mean, like, it is a little petty because, I mean, I called her out on it. I was like, yo, you're mad dry. And she's like, no, I'm not. I'm trying. All right, well, you're gone now. So there goes that. I mean, I've cut people off for like even dumbest things than that. Right after I graduated high school, I cut somebody off because she stepped on my sneaker. And I'm so serious. Like, I'm dead serious. Like,
I'm dead.
when the Off-White Chicagos came out, I actually got a pair for dead stock, like for retail. I think they were like $250, something like that, $275. And those sneakers go for $5,000. And I just got
Are those
them.
the blue ones or
No,
different ones?
Those are the UNCs. I have the red ones too. Those are the Chicagos. I just got them, and this girl stepped on my sneaker on purpose. Like,
on purpose?
yeah, because she looked me dead
Oh.
in my face and was like, yo, like, she was like, I don't remember what the exchange was, but I know I ended up getting her mad. So she was like, I'm going to kick your shoe. I was like, you kick my shoe and I'll never speak to you again. And she's like, I doubt that. And she literally stepped on my sneaker and I never spoke to her again. To this day, I still don't speak to her. Like, she follows me. She'll like my stuff, everything. Me and you will never be cool. And yes, it's over a sneaker. Like, so I guess you could say that's pretty petty. I mean,
Yeah.
I cut off people for even other things. Like,
Yeah, I know you do.
yeah, no regrets, no nothing. I don't care. I don't believe in second chances. That's just me. You have one chance and you fuck up. That's it. Like, you don't get another one. What am I giving you a second chance for? You should have known what was out. I mean, you kind of got a second chance, but that's a different story. Like,
I didn't do nothing to you, so.
I mean,
I feel like it was other people. I feel like it was other people, not really me. So.
because you kind of went on a little rant, just a little bit. That is doing
Rant.
something. Yeah, you went on a little rant. You ain't have to.
Well, I mean, you posted subs about me one time,
I didn't post a
so
sub. It wasn't a sub. You thought it was a sub. So then I posted you in a sub and tagged you in it, and then I was the bad guy. So you went on a little rant.
it definitely was about me. So
Nah, it definitely wasn't. I told you it was about something that happened at work when I was working at Amazon, and you swear to God it was about you. It wasn't. But I mean, like, if the shoe fits, put that hoe on. Like, that's the best
do you
way
have
to put
any
it.
other questions?
I mean, no, not really, because nobody really, like, everybody was just asking me, like, questions that just, like, I don't really want to answer. Like,
Yeah.
I love you guys.
People are so nosy.
I'm very open about things, but, like, some things, like, you guys want to know about, like, what happened between me and my ex. I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
Not because, like, I'm afraid she's going to watch it or whatever. I hope
She
you watch
definitely
it.
is
Yeah,
she's
like,
definitely
I
watching
hope
it.
you're watching it for real. Like, I want you to see how great my life is without you. Like, that was, like, the best thing that ever could happen. But, like, you know what's funny? Watch a different ex think I'm talking about them. Just watch. Wait for it. But not the point. Like, you guys want to know about that. You guys want to know about things that I really can't talk about. Like, somebody asks, like, how is life being locked up? I would love to tell you guys that, right? I would love to talk about it. But I work in a school now.
Yeah.
So I
facts.
can't really talk about it. And pretty much how I ended up working at the school was because first I actually worked at Chuck E. Cheese as like a little side job.
When?
Wait, yeah, this
Chuck
is
E.
like something that like
Cheese?
something that like nobody knows. Like unless like you were there, you didn't even know I worked there. Like I was working at Chuck E. Cheese on some like not even on some like secret shit. Like I was ashamed of it or nothing. Yeah, I was making bank there. Like they were like cool or whatever. But like it was just like I was working there just for like like extra income. And it was just like a weekend thing, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And the manager there, Daniel, shout out to my boy Daniel. He is also a para, but he's a para in Brooklyn. So he was telling me like, oh, like fill out this, fill out that. He was like, you already work at Chuck E. Cheese. Like if you can deal with these kids and you're great with them, you should be able to handle that. So I pretty much like he pretty much put me on to it. And then my sister's best friend, Bobo, he's my manager now at the school. Well, whatever you want to call it.
Like supervisor type
yeah,
thing?
like I work for him pretty much. He was like, all right, well, I can put you on to my school, but like it's in the ghetto. Like, are you okay with that? And I was like, yeah, like you feel me? Like I don't care. It's so bad though. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like the school is bad, but the staff is great. Um, but at the same time, like it is what you make of it because like I go in there and the kids love me. They respect me, everything. Other people go in there and they don't survive. Like if you went there, you wouldn't survive. You would just be like, what is happening? Because you wouldn't know what to do. The kids are cursing you out, telling you all types of shit. Like you would just be like, all right. Like they'll dead tell you that they want to fight. Like I can't tell you how many times I get told a day, a week, yo, you trying to fight? Like you, and I'd be like, all right.
People also wanted us to talk about like current events. What's been going on? I feel like a lot has been going on though.
In the world right now, there is way too much going on. Like, so not even to like get political because like I really don't do that. It's not me. I don't really care for it. It's the type of person I am. But I believe in the Illuminati. All right.
Me too.
That's just me. Like that's just something I believe in. So like I only bring that up because the whole submarine thing, right? I feel like they're covering something up. Something happened in America and they don't want us to know. And they're using this submarine story to cover it up because there's no way.
Do you think it actually happened? Or do you
The
think
submarine? Oh, 100%. Like I believe it happened, but I believe that they use that to hide everything else that happened.
like you think it was planned?
Yeah.
I kind of think so too.
100%. Because there's no
Yeah.
way. Like for you to put just 5 people in a sub to go to the bottom of the ocean, that don't even make sense in the first place.
Yeah, that literally does not make
Like,
sense.
how much did you get paid for? Like, I would love to know. Like, if you you got paid like 2.5 million. Like like I guess everybody has a price tag, but like, there's no way I would do that. Hey,
No, but didn't they pay for it?
I don't
I
know.
really don't even know.
Yeah,
I think
have
so.
no idea either. But like, that's some white people shit. No offense to y'all, but because you saw it was 5 white guys. First off, it was 5 dudes. Like, what was y'all doing? Never mind. We're not even. Yeah.
No, but like they say, like we haven't even discovered like the full ocean.
No,
like
yeah.
only 3% is like discovered or something. So why would you even like?
It's
like you
because,
knew you
like,
were risking your life at that point.
So from what I remember from science class, best science teacher ever. Apparently, like, once you get like, I think like 5,000 meters down, that might be a little bit. It might be like 5 million meters, somewhere around there. The water pressure is so strong that it collapses anything.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, even when they send like robots and stuff down there, it gets crushed.
Isn't that how they died?
Yeah. So like, I don't even know why they thought their sub was gonna make it.
Yeah, literally. What the hell?
If like they send like the Mars rover down there and it like got crushed by just the water pressure, like I don't know what they were thinking, but hey, like I said, I feel like the government planned that because
100%.
there's no way like you guys just sat around and said, you know what, we're gonna go in a sub and go to the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
Like no, and I feel like they're hiding something. What are they hiding? Who knows? But 100% like, and then the YNW Melly trial. Yo, free my mans, all right? Like, free my boy. That's definitely my guy. I'm not even gonna cap. This is gonna sound really ignorant. But sometimes, yo, you just gotta kill your friend. Like, you just have that, yo, like.
I mean, you probably think about killing me sometimes.
Oh, 100%. At least twice a week. Like, I'd be like, yo.
Twice a week. Probably more than that.
Kelly, like, I could just take out. Like, anybody gonna mess up. Not the. But yeah, like, I mean, I don't know, like, I feel like he did it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna say that I don't.
Didn't he admit it though?
I don't know if he did. No, he said that he didn't do it. He said that Melvin did it because he has the split personality. So he said that Melvin did it, but Melly didn't.
That's admitting. I mean,
you
know what I mean?
It is what it is. Like, I don't know, but like. They're doing too much. They're trying to give him death row. Like,
I know.
No,
please
like,
don't.
Yeah, like, don't do that. Like,
don't do that.
First off, y'all just mad y'all couldn't use his song in the trial. Like,
I love his music.
Tight. Like, yeah, he's a great person. He has a song with King Von. Everybody knows I love King Von. His music by himself is great. Like, just don't do my boy like that. A bunch of people like were messaging me like people that they want to be on the podcast. I don't know any of these people. Like, I'm not gonna lie. They were sending me people. Like
local people?
Yeah, like they were sending me people. I don't know them. That's not a problem or anything. But like, don't just send me somebody and I message them and they're like, what is happening? Like, you have to like open up the door. Be like, yo, they have a podcast. They're mad funny. They're great. They talk about random shit. They do Storytimes or whatever. And then tell that person to message me. Like, I feel like that would be better than me messaging them. Staten Island's like a forgotten place.
Exactly. Like
nobody talks about Staten
Island
at all. Like, and so many things happen on here. There's so many great people from here, and they don't talk about it. I mean, some of us aren't even from Staten Island, but hey.
They're like, oh, Staten Island? Yeah. Just erase that. Delete.
Maybe you'll put Staten Island on the map one day, Being born and raised here. Can't relate to that. Yeah.
No, I'm trying to get up out of here. You want to stay in this place?
I don't ever. What's funny? A lot of people actually ask me that. Like, would I ever leave New York? That's actually a great like story to tell. No, I don't think I could ever leave New York, and it's because I've traveled to a lot of different places, and yeah, I've been all over the world, everything, and it's just not like New York. Like, I love Pennsylvania. Like, for example, Pennsylvania is great. But the fact everything closes at like 9 o'clock, bro, what you mean? It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm hungry. I can't. I gotta cook. I can't just order something. New York City is 24 hours. Like, even Staten Island's nothing. And even we have restaurants that are 24 hours that you can order from anytime.
Yeah.
Like, no, like, it's mad weird. Like, I can't leave. And yeah, I don't know. And also, like, I like fast pace.
That's
like,
a good point.
I love the fast pace of New York. The only other place that I could say that's kind of fast paced like New York would be LA. But like, LA is so expensive.
It's dirty too.
But I say LA is just as bad as New York. Like, they're just as ghetto. Everything else, like, you feel me? Like, don't let Hollywood fool you. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but like, if you guys can you guys leave your comments on the YouTube video?
Oh my God, I was just about to say that.
Y'all all personally messaged us, which is fine.
No, but I got a lot I got a lot of comments on Instagram.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, but I got a lot of personal messages. Like, Y'all watched it.
Me too.
And then took time out of your day to personally. And when I mean personal messages, I mean like I was getting text messages. I wasn't just getting DMs. Like, bro,
They were good comments.
there's
though.
no. They were
really
great.
good comments.
They were great. Their comments were great. I love their comments.
I had people sending me paragraphs of
But,
how
like,
much they liked it, like long ass
Y'all
paragraphs. And I
could
was
just
like,
post
"Aw."
it in the comments. There's a comment section
I
for a
know.
reason. Here's a story time for you guys. All right. Do not lose your high school diploma because apparently you only get one.
You know, I still have my picture from when I graduated high school, and that's the only reason I was able to get the job at the school because I had a picture of it.
Oh, must be nice. I lost my high school diploma. And for whatever reason, Curtis has a record that I went to the school but not graduated.
What?
What sense does that
Did
make?
you graduate
I don't
in
know.
person?
No, because remember I graduated in January. So I didn't graduate like
Did you graduate online?
No. So I graduated high school the semester after I was supposed to graduate. So I was supposed to graduate in June 2016. I got to walk across the stage, everything, the ceremony, all that. Then I went to summer school, and then I was missing one credit. I kid you not, one credit for gym. So they gave me, I didn't have to physically go to school. They gave me like packets and stuff to do from home and like essays to write. And then I had to finish all of that. So I graduated in January. But my diploma says I graduated in August.
What?
So it says August of 2016. But I didn't graduate then.
Maybe you were supposed to graduate, but
Yeah,
then they were like,
that's what I'm
just
saying.
kidding.
That's what I'm saying. No, I was supposed to graduate, but I was missing a credit. So when I went to Curtis, all they had was my transcript that says I have 44 credits, which is ridiculous. I don't know why in New York you have to have 44 credits, but I have all my credits, but it never says that I actually graduated.
That's so weird.
They wasn't able to print my diploma for me. So they gave me like paperwork saying I graduated, and then I'm supposed to take that paperwork to the high school diploma agency, whatever place, and then they send you another one, but that's it. You only get two. Like, if I lose this
Are you
one,
serious?
yeah, if I
That's
lose
so
this one,
weird.
I don't get another one, which kind of sucks.
That's weird.
Like, yeah. So my diploma is like gone. I don't know what happened. It could have been during COVID. I remember I had it during quarantine. I did have my diploma, but then like I moved like with my sister. So like in the process of moving, I think my diploma got lost somewhere, which is like really depressing. Cause like for the school, you gotta have a diploma.
Yeah,
like,
but that's crazy. Like, I've never had a job that actually asked for my diploma. I was like, why do I even need this?
First off, I was like, yo, it's the DOE. I can't like search in my name, type in my social. It don't like pop up.
Mhm.
They were like, no. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I was a manager at so many jobs, and they never asked me for my diploma.
Yeah, never. Never.
Also, like,
Weird.
why do you only get one?
Yeah, it's so weird.
If you lose your social, you get another social. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why do you only get one high school diploma? I need y'all to figure it out. You know what's crazy? I got bullied before.
Me too.
I
I got bullied my whole life.
I could tell.
Excuse me?
You're sensitive. You look like you got bullied.
I got bullied because I had braces. That was like the start of like my bullying.
Train tracks.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Can never walk through a metal detector.
That's not even true.
Can't relate. I have naturally straight teeth. Like,
Oh, good for you.
can't relate to that. I mean, it is what it is.
I was the only one with braces too. Like, nobody else had them.
That sounds crazy because everybody had braces.
Not when I had them. I got them mad young. I was like 12.
I mean,
I was like the first person.
everybody
to get
had
them.
braces in like high school.
Yeah, I wasn't in high school.
Mm.
I was in elementary school. I had them off by
You
high
were-
school.
You were 12 in elementary school. 5th grade,
Yeah.
I was 10. Yeah, the math is not
Fifth grade?
mathing.
I don't even know how old I was.
If you were
honestly.
12 in the 5th grade,
I
yo,
don't know. I was around that age.
I just lost so many brain cells. Like so
Well,
many.
you didn't have any to begin with, so
I mean, I definitely have more than you.
I don't think so.
Come on now. How I graduated before you, and I have dyslexia. Like, I can't even read.
I'm dead.
Like-
Yes, you can.
I
Like,
can,
you just
but
can't spell.
yo, don't do me like that. I can spell. Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. That's a fact.
Yeah, like.
Anyways, I think that wraps up our episode 2. Yeah, it's episode 2.
It's episode 1.
It's episode 2.
No, it's not. The last episode was the trial one. It was like, yeah, it was
Okay,
episode
episode
0.
1.
Episode.
Since you always want it your way.
Coming from you, Miss, it's always my way. It's my way or the highway.
My way or the highway, my way. Alexa, play My Way.
I need you to know, I started laughing because there's going to be somebody that has an Alexa and has this on full volume and is going to start playing.
There's going to be someone that's starting to sing with me. You know, in the last
Absolutely
in the last episode, remember when I started singing Tuesday?
Okay.
Some girl literally messaged me and was like, I started singing Tuesday the same time as you.
Oh my gosh. Why?
That's what's up. Thank you guys for the feedback on our first episode. You guys said a lot of great things. And make sure you guys comment on this video.
Definitely
It's fine if you comment on Instagram. We love all your comments. We read all your comments. But make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. It means a lot.
Definitely like and comment, you know, because, like, at least in the comment section, it's all organized. And I could always read back the comments. I could read it on air. Like, you know, like, when you guys comment on other things, sometimes get lost.
Thank you guys so much for watching. And we'll see you in the next
course.
one. Bye.
Bye.